What's up, my peeps? Time for a brand new episode of WWE Mayhem, and in today's episode, actually, hold on a second, seems like I got a message from Reliance Games in the inbox, so let's go ahead, check it out, maybe we got some gifts or something like that. Hold on, hacker alerts. Okay. Dear user, certain authorized activities were noted with respect to your gameplay. In WWE Mayhem, kindly cease all such activities immediately. A permanent ban from WWE Mayhem will be implied if your diligence in-game hacking in any form is identified. If you are not a hacker, please avoid this message and continue to hashtag bring on the mayhem. Shit, they're on to me, I'm out of here. Just kidding, of course, I've never hacked the game and actually didn't even get the message, so I feel kind of left out here. While a ton of other people got the message, even people who haven't hacked the game, some of us actually didn't get the message at all, or any of the messages, because there was actually a second message to my surprise. So the first message that I showed you guys was actually thanks to Harris from the Mayhem Facebook group, took that picture from there. And like I said, a ton of people were panicking today because of this message, because people were like, yo, I didn't do anything in the game, I've been playing it right, didn't hack anything, and I got this message. So it seems like it was sent to a large amount of players and not specifically to just the hackers themselves. Because for instance, I know Bexplex from Team Deagle, he also got the message and he doesn't hack the game. And also a bunch of the people in the Mayhem Facebook group and on the community page didn't hack the game and still got the message. So if you did get the message and you didn't hack the game or anything like that, don't worry about it. Nothing's gonna happen to your account. I even got a message on Twitter, somebody worried about it. This is what actually Reliance Games said to this in reply to somebody saying, hey, I'm not a hacker, but I got this message. They said, Dear Mayhemmer, please ignore the message and continue to bring on the mayhem. The message serves as the last warning to all the hackers and has nothing to do with our genuine users. This is in interest of all the Mayhemmers, and the intention is to enhance their experience of the game. So I'm all for, getting rid of the hackers, especially when it comes to things like versus mode, where you're actually competing against other people, not, in a live environment like 1v1 player versus player, but you're competing against them on the leaderboard. So it's not fair if, somebody on there has a bunch of 4 stars or all the 4 stars in the game because he's hacked the game. So this is good to hear because of course it'll make things fair. Now this first screenshot, since I didn't get the message, this screenshot was from Harris in the Mayhem Facebook group, but there is also a second message that they sent out, and this one is thanks to Ashish from the Mayhem Facebook group. He got this message later on, or actually I don't even think he got the first message, but he got this one. This one says, cheater alerts. In interest of all the genuine Mayhemmers and with intentions to enhance their experience of the game, we are taking some strict action against all cheaters and accounts associated with unauthorized activities. We request such account holders to cease all illicit activities immediately. A permanent ban from WWE Mayhem will be implied if their diligence in cheating is identified. If you're not one, please avoid this message and continue to bring on the mayhem. So the second message, a lot better than the first one. This should have been the message that was sent out to most of the players instead of the first one. The first one gave you the impression that they were saying you're hacking. Actually, for the thumbnail of this video, I think it'd be fitting if I go ahead and just put Hulk Hogan pointing at you like, you, stop hacking, because that's what it felt like in the first message. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the event for this episode. Alright, so for the event for this episode, gonna go through the NXT event, which I skipped last time for, I think, the Rank Up event. Not gonna do the Rank Up Pro right now, because that's just another event where I've just gotta use Brawler Superstars, which I did in the last episode. So, just to switch things up, so I'm not just using Brawler Superstars, that's why I'm going into the NXT event. We're gonna put in Austin, we're gonna put in the brand new 4-star that I got, Woods, and for the rest of the superstars, I've got some superstars in mind here, some very specific superstars. Okay, so here's the team for this episode: Steve Austin, Woods, Macho Man, The Miz, and Shawn Michaels. Let's go ahead with Kalisto up first, and for Kalisto, we're gonna go with The Miz. Let's go, Miz. Hit that skull-crushing finale, or actually, no, I want the reality check. Yeah, that's the one I want, actually, in this case. So we get the Miz point that he does in his entrance. We got the figure 4, but we're not gonna use that. Oh, okay, come on. Let's go, Kalisto. Trying to use my, finisher here. Oh, it's gonna take a while, by the way, because The Miz is not one of my stronger superstars. I just hit the skull-crushing finale, and that was a bad move on my part because he's got a ton of energy left to go ahead and pull off a... Yeah, there we go. See, that's why it was a bad move on my part to just go for the skull-crushing finale like that. But it doesn't matter. I'm just using The Miz here for one reason only, and that's to connect with the reality check in this episode. So that's all I want here. I'm not looking to use The Miz for other matches other than this, as long as I get the reality check right now. So one, okay, not trying to give him too much energy here, because I need to make sure I hit that reality check. Come at me, bro, stop wasting time. Okay, now he's at Danger Pin, and at this point, Kalisto's gonna go ahead and get energy automatically, so that's why I'm going for the finisher now. Danger Pin, we get that point. Let's try and get this right now, because I'm not trying to take on a Kalisto that regenerates energy automatically. Oh, man, we missed that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this. No! Okay, well, yeah, match is over. We're gonna lose this. Salida del Sol, doesn't matter. We still got the reality check in. We could still kick out, though, maybe. Let's see. And, oh, okay, I kicked out. And, hey, I just happen to have the figure 4 left, so we're gonna finish this match and we're gonna win it. Come on, Kalisto, let's go. Mess up here. Nope. Too far. Okay, strong attack. It's going to be a superplex. No, it's going to be a big boot. Okay, got confused there because of the initial animation. It's the same one as the superplex. 1, 2, and let's get that 3. There we go. 3 counts. Now we no longer need The Miz. He's injured anyways, but we hit that reality check. And by the way, I'm using these specific characters, The Miz and Macho Man, for a very specific reason that you guys will probably realize once you see the video initially. So I just need to get that one finisher with Macho Man. I don't remember which one it was. Not sure if it was the elbow drop or the axe handle. One of the two had a taunt that I'm trying to get here. Is this the one that I'm looking for? Time to find out. We hit that, and yes, this is the one that I was looking for. So we might as well just go ahead and hit the Savage Elbow Drop too while we're at it. Both finishers in, and now we're done with Macho Man and The Miz. Thought I'd go ahead and use Woods since I haven't used them since getting him. Hey, one of the good things about getting Woods, see, I was struggling to find something good about getting Woods last time is, I guess he's got the quick strikes. But then again, all the high flyers have quick strikes. There isn't a high flyer out there that's got the slow strikes. Man, could you imagine that? Could you imagine a high flyer in the game who, you know, the high flyers already have like the lowest stats. You know, they've got the lowest power, the lowest health. Could you imagine if they also had the slow strikes? That'd be terrible. Like, who would want to play as a slow high flyer? So it's a good thing that they've got those quick strikes. So that was a quick win too. High flyer, quick high flyer gets a quick win. So we're not too far away now from the WrestleMania update. And I want to ask you guys, what are you guys looking forward to the most or hoping we get the most when it comes to that update? From an email that I saw in the Mayhem Facebook group, it looks like the most requested feature that people have been asking for is, you know, the women's division. Would you guys agree with that? Do you guys want to see the women's division in Mayhem? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section. We got the honor roll, so we're going to finish it off with that. Of course, I got the Sunset Assault, but you guys have seen me do that a bunch of times. You don't see me do the honor roll as much, at least I think. Yeah, actually, I haven't used the Sunset Assault that much, even after getting it. Sunset Assault used to be my favorite super move. But then, I was like, nah, you know what? I prefer the Super Chokeslam. This is an odd match. You know, people talk about dream matches for Austin. This one, don't think I've ever heard anybody say, oh, I hope to see Finn Balor versus Austin. I think it's out the window now. For a couple of years, for many years actually, people were thinking of Austin possibly returning for a match. The match I think that was discussed the most was Austin versus CM Punk. But of course, CM Punk is gone, so yeah, that's not happening. And with how long we haven't seen Austin actually compete in a match, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. So let's get that win. Man, this was a quick match. One, as long as we don't mess this up though. And there we go. I see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. How many more opponents? We got them, we got Rusev, and we got Seth. So 3 more opponents to go. We're gonna go Austin and Woods. Actually, you know what? I regret going with Austin and Woods. I should have went with Austin and HBK so I can hit that Sweet Chin Music. If you don't know, Sweet Chin Music in this game is one of my favorite finishers. It's in my top 5, or in my fave 5, as Booker T used to say. Let's get that submission win, possibly. Depends on how much health Sami Zayn has. I love these submission holds because they inflict a ton of damage, especially if you've ranked up. And, you know, there we go. Just one move on Zayn. It took one submission hold, not even a finisher, and he was done. You know, as over as Rusev is right now, he never goes over. He always loses. People, you know, cheer for Rusev. They cheer for Rusev Day, but Rusev Day just never prevails, man. Let's go for that Powerplex, and the match is over, right? What? Sleeper hold? Pretty sure I went for the Powerplex. Where did this sleeper hold come from? I didn't go for any charged attack. I went for the Powerplex. I'm pretty sure I clicked on that. I don't know what went on there, but whatever. Still got the win. Let's see. Let's start this. And dumbbell. We got some dumbbells, but we got the wrong dumbbells. Not looking for tier 2 and tier 1, especially not for 410 gold. Let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still love this 4-hit combo. It's still my favorite one. And the great thing about it is, of course, Austin's got the quick strikes, and this starts with swipes, and it consists mostly of swipes. There's only one light attack in that 4-hit combo, so it's doing a good amount of damage. Let's get... Wow. Okay, so we're going to finish the match off with just a Boston Crab once again. The ultimate move with Steve Austin. There we go. This is why I like, you know, submission holds. I feel like I keep on saying that. I'm gonna stop saying that, but hey, that's just how much I like them in the game. And I also like the submission system itself, because for instance, if you ask me about the submission holds on the WWE console games right now, those are freaking terrible. I don't like that system. This I like. You know, the swipes, really simple. You just match them up. Hey, you guys ready for this big loot opening? Just kidding, it's not a big loot opening, it's actually pretty terrible. So we're just gonna go ahead and open all. There's nothing really crazy in there. So yeah, tier 1 dumbbells and, you know, some 2-star keys. Very little too. So that's it for this episode of Mayhem. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button down below. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.